You know that moment of just pure heartbreak when something's not going as you planned? That's what this was. This was absolute heartbreak. There's a dog. Hi. 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 I'm sure most people have experienced this. That one moment, everything comes crashing down. It's heartbreak and sadness and worry and panic in my case. The fact that there was no underbelly protecting the bathroom and my feet could go all the way through the floor, it was in that moment, covered in mud from cutting the black tank out and staring down at the ground, that I felt completely deflated. A friend asked me later, has it lost its charm? And in that moment, yeah, it definitely had. It was a sad realization that this okay condition Airstream was going to be a lot more work than I had anticipated. This large gaping hole meant that the shell was going to have to come off. I'm not sure I had decided right away, but I did continue to work by taking the interior skins off. I kept working, even though for the most part I was really thinking about giving up. Taking the exterior shell off was a major project that I really had not prepared for. It seemed gigantic and way beyond my expertise and abilities. After the interior skins came down, I left the Airstream to sit for a few months while I researched, assessed, evaluated, had a few meltdowns before finally deciding that I could do this. I still love the style and size of the Airstream, and while this is going to be difficult, it's not impossible. Many others have done it, and I've definitely watched all of their videos. So what could go wrong? Finally, I was ready to make progress again. And I knew there were going to be a few things I needed to do in order to get the exterior shell off. As you see, got all of that underpan pulled off. Trim around the wheel well here needs to come off because the trim is what is holding the black plastic wheel well in place. Today was supposed to be super windy, but it's not been that windy at all, and I think maybe I can get the gantry cranes up. Got one of the cranes up. Have another one to go. Built. It's ready to go up. Need some help because it's heavy. Next up, the battery box. It needs to come apart because it is attached to both the exterior shell and the trailer at the same time. I got the rivets out, and I guess we'll see, fingers crossed, that this lets us just pull it right on out. I do see a problem in that it's currently locked to the top, so I'm gonna have to unlock it, and it kind of flaps down. The AC needs to come off to make sure that there's not extra weight when we're taking the shell off. The problem is I have this irrational fear of getting off of ladders. I don't mind heights. Heights do not bother me. That's not the issue. It is literally the act of getting off the ladder onto the roof, and I am utterly terrified. I just tried to get up there, that didn't work, so we reset the ladder to make it a little bit longer, so hopefully it's a little less scary. It's also just scary because you have to like stand exactly on the rivet, so you're gonna go through the aluminum Airstream floor, which doesn't sound great at all. Sounds quite terrifying. But the air conditioner needs to come off. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave you here. Hopefully next time, the shell's gonna be coming off. Why are you giggling, mother?